Scored a try yesterday. What was the semi-final like against York?
It's always a tough battle against York, but yeah, it was lovely to score a try. No matter how close they are to the line, they all count. So yeah.
How would you sum up yours and St Helens' season so far?
Personally, I think I've had an alright season. Definitely progressed from last year. It's changed of position, a few different ones this year, but I'm just looking at getting to my best rugby, and I think it's going to take a couple of seasons, but Saint's definitely a place to do that. And with this team, I think we've improved since Wembley a lot. We've learnt a lot from that, and we're just looking to right some wrongs against Wigan in a few weeks.
Was it a difficult period changing from Leeds to St Helens? Did you fit in quickly?
I think first few weeks of pre-season I was nervous obviously, but the girls are so welcoming and just a nice group to be around that you kind of forget all them and you're just looking forward to getting in car and getting over M62.
No one likes the M62. How would you say things have gone in terms of you're playing so many different positions? Is the one you prefer, or are you just happy to do whatever job you're required in the team?
I'm happy to do whatever the team needs. Naturally, I'd say I'm more of a 13, but I'm looking to work on being at hooker and in the halves if I'm needed as well. So wherever is suited, I will be.
It's a bit difficult to be a 13 at St Helens when the England captain's wearing 13 as well.
Absolutely, but it's no better person to learn from, is there? There's not many better than Jodie in the game, so whatever she's got to help me, I will do, and if I'm needed to play somewhere else and it means Jodie can play at 13, I'm happy with that as well.
We're talking about people talk about the experience in the Saint side, but what about the young players? I mean, you're 20, right? So that's still young. What about the young players inside? How exciting is it to play alongside those at St Helens?
It's really exciting. We've just had a few girls that are going over to Redcliffe Dolphins, I think, in NRL as well. So there's Mia and Caitlin that are going over. They're doing like a pre-season and then in a cup team over there. So it's really exciting to see what the youth's coming out of St Helens and as academies getting up there as well and just improving week on week.
You've only lost one game in the league all season. You only finished a point behind Wigan. Are people not talking about how good St Helens are enough this year?
I think we might be getting written off a little bit this year. There's a lot of, and rightly so, Wigan are in the headlines. They've had a very good season, but I think we can't write off the Saints, and we'll be up there in Grand Final.
How quickly did you learn about that mentality, that whatever happens at Saints, you can't write them off?
Pretty soon. That comes with the part and parcel of playing for Saints. I think it's engraved in you from start. You know that if you're behind, that you back yourself to score a try and get back in front. So yeah, we back ourselves as a team. We work for each other, and then we'll come out the other end, hopefully.
You played in a grand final for Leeds a couple of years ago. What will you take from that going into the game in a couple of weeks at Wigan?
I think it'll just help settle the nerves a little bit. It's not a new experience, but it's still exciting. But yeah, it's definitely better to have experienced that in the past and being on the side of a loss. You know, it don't get much worse than that, so it can only get better from there.
And you're going to go in as underdogs, but you have run them close in the league a couple of times this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Wembley was like an outlier for us. It wasn't Saints at all. Wigan played well, but we know that we were very poor on that day. We had a tough battle against them at Robin Park mid-season, and then a few weeks ago came close to them again, just in the last couple of minutes, let that slide. But I think it'll be a good grand final, and yeah, it'll be a good one to watch. No, I'm not like that, to be fair. I'm a very unconfident player, to be fair. It takes a lot for me to move from Leeds to Saints. I knew it was the right decision for me, and yeah, it definitely was, because I'm loving my rugby again.